Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Game Vault podcast stream. I'm your host, Mark, and we're back with Avowed. As I said, with the can I stream it, or should I stream it Fridays? If I want to keep streaming a game for you guys, I will keep doing that. So we are back with some more Avowed. I will say the should I stream it things, I'm not going to 100% guarantee full playthroughs. Now, we'll probably end up full playing through this, but as there are more and more games coming out, we might find a game that I'm more interested in streaming than the one we're currently streaming. So, just be on the lookout for that. Yeah, so last time we finished basically what was the tutorial, and we met Kai, and we're about to head off on the main mission here. We just got to Paradise, and we are good to go. Let's switch over to the game here. I also figured out, I'm gonna take off the chat here, because I noticed yesterday the chat was covering some stuff on the left-hand corner that you probably want to see. Also, maybe we'll do this later, but I should probably be over here. Right. So, we...
Ooh. Pogrunin left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Alright, so fast travel points. Awesome.
Piss off.
Alright, I will piss off.
Keep walking, Outlander.
Hey! Better watch your step.
Alright, nothing to do here. Alright, who is this guy?
How hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Yeah. Yo. How you doing? Welcome.
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
I mean, I know how to find a witcher.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
I'll take them out. Hold on. Why would Zerips invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adherents. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one.
Thank you, Garrus.
Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I don't have resolve. Let's see what I can do about that Zerips.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Alright. Side quest.
They say the ambassador is a good friend and a
Oh, vendor.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest
Hey,
you
my name's
look at
Volty.
my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
See what we got for sale. How much money do I have? I already have that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's get a mace too. All right. Let's make this offhand shield. There we go. And that is my backup for if I need it. I don't know. I'm thinking of going magic, but I want to have a backup physical one.
The living lands are a dangerous place. Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Ooh. Yes. Okay. Okay, what do I have too many of? I think I'm good.
Time to resupply? Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out? What harm could some new armor? Look good and stay alive.
What do you got? I have no money, but what do you got?
Shore traveler. My name is Daggerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Walter told you. I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
Yeah, I kind of did notice that.
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did.
He does know what
Let's
he did.
leave it at that.
Just looking at how much these cost. Alright, not bad. Alright, I think I'm good for now.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale on the
Alright, where... Map. That's fine. Alright, what's the... Let's track that quest.
I've come in search of lost treasures. It's a fine day for adventuring.
It's a fine day for adventuring, yes, ma'am. Alright.
Think the living lands will stop to let you rest? Pick up that weapon and keep training. I'm busy.
Alright, bye. Oh. Looks like something I should climb up. Hey, there's money up there. Money, money, money.
What kind of stance is that? Get serious. Get lost.
Oh, what's in here? What's your weight? Does it show me the weight? 5 pounds. Oh, let's send this back to camp. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I dropped a hell of a lot of frames and then it disconnected me. And then everything froze. So, don't know what happened. Hopefully, we don't drop any more frames. So let's get back into it. And hello, Metal Militia.
Save some skates for the rest of us.
Jolly boys, seems luck is on my side. Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. What is it about bosuns? The one on my last voyage cheated too.
Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
Well, in case you failed to notice, godlike aren't exactly common around here. I've always wanted to thrash one of your kind in a fight. Spar with me, godlike. You and your, big blue friend. Oh, it'll be fun, all right. In Magrin's name, prepare yourself.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well done. You have passed.
There's always the next one.
It's clear I underestimated your
Hell yeah.
Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
I'll take the wand.
Magic was never my strong suit, but you seem like the type that could make it work. Favor the arcane over the martial.
Hell yeah, I do.
It is done. May Magrin's wrath fall upon your enemies, envoy.
Did I get a wand? Oh, the same wand I had. Yeah, I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna try and pickpocket this. That is why you choose lockpicks. Nice. Alright, where am I at upgrading the wand? I need one more producing ladder and some more soft branch. And what is it? Is it this? I need one more Parisian ladder. Okay. Aha. All right. Let's go fight. Let's go fight these things.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wild.
Right.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
This game is very pretty.
Just watch the left.
You learn that quickly. Alright. Oh, throwables. Okay. What is down here?
Stop right there!
You okay?
Got him! Alright. Health potion. Hell yeah. Alright, what's inside this house? No? Alright. I got that weird, likely ban invader in the chat. Tom didn't even see that, I don't think. But I banned him. Alright. Yeah, let's go back to the house now. I don't know why I took that. Fast travel. Hell yeah.
This is the Hangman's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now.
Ooh, I can upgrade my armor at a workbench. Hell yeah! I wish we could take those books with us. I just don't feel like reading them right now.
Right behind you.
Happened again when I was heating up my soup tonight. I heard the same scratching. Sure enough, the Zarup was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. just poked around the weed patch, stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zerups always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I feel sometimes tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table and the Zerup is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. And when I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zerup and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has my head scrambled.
Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
What wall painting, Kai? I didn't see a wall painting. Way to spoil things for me. Level 3. Oh, not what I want. This is what I want. Wizard. Okay. I do use those a lot. No? Alright. Guess I can't get through that wall yet. Just make sure I got everything else before we go. Ooh. Almost missed the chest. Just make sure we rob this woman blind.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands.
And dancing.
What do you see?
That's Zelda.
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Good idea. I guess we can come back here later. when I have an explosive. What is this way then?
Here we go. Next one's mine. I was just getting warmed up.
Hell yeah. We're a good team, Garrus. Alright, what does he have on him? I like that this feels like another way back. He had a potato. Anything this way? No. Alright, and let's go on this branch. Walk across. There you go. And we're back. Alright. We made it through, my dude. Alright, let's go talk to this girl. Anything up here? Did I look up here? No, nothing up here. Oh, alright, back down. Alright, lady. Tell me about the weird art in your house.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that? Do you snoop on everyone? Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose,
I'm too smart.
but you don't.
Too smart for her.
Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here.
Yeah, that's why I go around and kill things.
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Are you serious? How could anything be worse than a Zorip? And they live to tell the tale? Maybe I do have a chance. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right.
I think I just got this woman killed.
You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think...
I think I got this woman killed.
I'll say that much.
No, I need more stamina. What's the current boots I have? Oh well. I'll find that later. I just need to find a workbench. Is he... was it you that had?
Welcome back. What can Daggerda do for you?
No, she just has potions and shit.
Time to resupply.
I need a 135. Ooh, I only need 2. Just 1. Reduction. All of these things just take away from my essence. let's go do the main quest. What's up these steps? Alright, I just took all your shit. Bye, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go to that light and see if I can go to the party camp. And then we'll continue with the main story. Let's go to the armorer's bench. Trying to figure out where the camp is. Guess I'll get to that later. Ooh, there we go.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there. After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
There we go. Alright, what is this? What's up, Garrus?
For most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I am an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor often turns to me with questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
Hardly. I complement my research with experience.
The Living Lands won't disappoint in that regard. Though the experiences on offer here have been the end of plenty of intrepid sorts. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands. Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most
That's
visitors
true.
enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Battle Rock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands. Don't get me wrong, it's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is.
Dream Scourge.
A lot of people aren't too keen on
Such a good name.
And affiliations out here. Hilgard's new embassy and its alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first. Shoot. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player.
I mean, aren't we all?
We should play sometime. I'll show you. Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are. We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere. You'd fit right in with the Ronganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora. You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world. And that's what I like about the Living Lands, where most civic concerns are about as nuanced as a wall of sharpened stakes. Until recently, anyway. Get some rest, envoy. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, envoy.
Xbox. Probably. Yeah, but I'm not much of the mouse and keyboard type, so. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, let's heal up. All right.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Dorothy, my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal. They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest.
Marquette Valti in the flesh.
Your reputation precedes you.
Oh. And also, Tom, it's an Obsidian RPG, so I would imagine
I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
PC would be just as good.
Did you deserve it? Kidding, kidding. Sorry to hear, Envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. Hope it isn't the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born
Hell
in
yeah.
the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past. Learned? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules or die. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose.
You chose the rot.
Oh, you're a funny one, Envoy. Free. Am I free after this? And they say the Adiran elite have no sense of humor. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades. He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort. Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No, I hear he's about to sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man. Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done. Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Wodika. At least I understand why the Burned Queen is so pissed. Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Wodika's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burned Queen. There's honor among thieves, Envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god. About Adir, same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, Envoy. The truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Wodika.
Wodika.
Actually, I miss the pies. Crust's all wrong here. Just take a look down the road. You'll see the last palisades we tried to hold. And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, Envoy. The Strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway. Pargrunin beer is surprisingly terrible. Always trust in a Mowen to know where the best seafood is. Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them. Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though. So, ask. No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody. And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers.
Just getting some exposition here, guys.
An empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right. Miscreants and layabouts and all.
Layabouts. I'd love to use that word.
Make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? They're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that. I mean, the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out. Once again, I'm no cartographer. But you know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. Little bit of everything here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas. Because why not?
Why not?
A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
Nice.
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adir, which has been stomped into civility. The living land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course. I think the living lands won't want to be leashed by the empire, though. But that's my opinion. I've been here a while. I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the living lands, Envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
I lost the track.
Oh, look, Paradise and ladder. When heat, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Unseen, unheard.
Whew. No idea why that was so difficult. Anything up here before I fall in?
Incoming Zarops. You're mine now.
Got him.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Anything else in here? Nothing. All right. Let's continue on. What's down here? Got him.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
Let's continue.
Even Part2 walls can't stand against this place.
We got him. Almost level up here. Got him.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Odd.
Let's get everything up to 2.
Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Let's get some of this stuff in here first.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Those are the 2 I use, so.
Here it comes. I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chopping. That's a bad way to go. Stand back. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Nice. Alright, getting a lot of chests here.
Let's see what you got.
Got him. I have a feeling we're going to be coming in here a lot. All right. It's over here. It's nice to not have to waste anything.
Good fight.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Oh no, you don't! Over here!
Boss time. Got him.
Take that, you monstrosity. Well done.
What happened to that bear?
I don't know.
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. Oh, Ambassador Volshin Yilgard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
The Ajar is the source of the one.
You suspect a connection. Interesting. Audra is said to be filled with essence, the soul stuff. Maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Yeah, let's see if the big green rock is the problem.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream.
Oh my God.
From seasons of slumber, we have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will?
That's what I've been saying.
Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Hell yeah. Let's cleanse this place. Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delgamen, Dream Thralls, and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You alright? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. An attack on your very soul. Well, such an event could have killed someone, or worse.
Be careful where you go saying that. Nowadays, that kind of talk makes people nervous.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this. Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she? You are full of surprises, envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still,
Hell yeah, you did.
you have your work cut out for your Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Alright, picked up a pistol. Alright, I think this is a camp. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. 100%. I'm using that.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
All right. As soon as we're out of here. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I'll probably be back tomorrow with this. I just I had about 15 minutes left before I needed to leave for the podcast's favorite niece, Kitty Ashcat's game. So thank you for joining me. We'll be back tonight with Trails in the Sky, and then probably tomorrow for another double stream of this and the game news hour. Whew. So thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.